What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Abe. This is EVE Online, and I've been absent last week in part because I'm sort of struggling to figure out how to do what I need to do here in the game. And I'm going to walk you through it, if not just in this video, but in the next few. But primarily, or at least to start with, I'm going to talk about my trade alt. Now, in some of the previous videos over the last week or two, we talked about having multiple characters doing and being targeted at multiple things. So I've got a character here who is another character on one of my Omega accounts, just one of the second or third characters. And I created this one purely to be a trade alt that will sit in Jita. And not the other ones, but specifically Jita. And so my reasoning behind this is in part because I need to. We've been at war in my alliance with some of these other alliances that have a presence in HighSec, and it just makes me going to Jita on one of my other characters very dangerous and needlessly so. So the idea here is that I will build up this character to do all of my trading for me in Jita, and then contract things over to my other characters and either ship them out of Jita to something or someplace that's a little bit less busy that I can go pick them up myself, or that then I can set up another contract within my alliance to have it shipped out to Null for me. So this is like the nth link in the chain where I was sitting out in Null, as I am at the moment, and thinking about how I needed all of these various components to build out my Abyssal ship to get into and try doing that. And I couldn't figure out an easy way to get all of the stuff from Jita out to where we're at without employing a logistics company. So then I started thinking about, well, maybe I can make a lot of it myself, and that didn't work out, especially because a lot of at least for the Abyssal stuff, I can't make a lot of the faction items. I just need to buy it outright. And for the Tech 2 stuff that I was trying to make for my combat character, I'll make a whole video about what Tech 2 rabbit hole I got into. But for now, we're talking about the trade alt here, and before I get too into the weeds, it's really pretty basic. So there's a button down here in the right corner, if you can see this, of my character screen, and you can pause and unpause. So instead of buying a multi-character training token for my account, I just paused one character, came in here, made a new character, and then started skilling them up. Now, I'm not wasting any points on combat ships. I'm not training into these things. I may just leave it at Caldari Industrial. I've bought and decided to maybe train into Galente Industrial because I like their industry ships, specifically the Tech 2 Deep Space Transport, which I'm going to eventually skill into. I don't know if it's worth me sitting here for 42 days or 38 or whatever it is to get to that, but initially speaking, they're here for trade. So that meant I brought trade to 4, and I'm trying to maximize the benefit to this character and minimize the impact to my other character's training. So I'm not training things to 5 unless I absolutely need to. So I brought trade to 4, which allows you to have or increase your buy or sell order limit. So I increased mine by 16. I grabbed accounting, which for each level reduces the sales tax that you incur by 10%, which sounds like a very small thing because, at most you're going to get 50% savings, but it adds up over time as you buy things. I've got broker relations, which drives down it says here each level of skill subtracts a flat 0.1% from the costs associated with setting up a market order in a non-player station, which usually comes to 3% of the order's total value. And so you can get it down to as low as 2.5% using broker relations. So I've got that at level 4. Marketing allows you to modify and control your buy and sell orders from outside of that station. At level 4, it says it extends the range to systems within 5 jumps at level 2, and each subsequent level then doubles it. So at level 4, I should be at level 15, or at least I should be able to control everything within 15 jumps, or if I get to level 5, everything within the region. I think and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the limitation, even if it's within like right now I'm out in the Caldari noob space, but I think that even if I'm only 2 jumps out of Jita, if it's in a different region, which I believe I am, that I won't be able to control it, even if this is maxed out. So just as an initial pass, this is kind of what I'm doing. I gave myself a couple points in contracts so I can have a few contracts open at any given point in time. And then the last bit is bringing social to 4 and connections to 4. And what that will do, in part because trading trading in a given station, let's see. I know that there's something here. So let's see. So if I try to buy this, well, advanced. Yeah, see, there's a broker's fee of 2.6%, and the fees and the taxes that you pay are related in part, at least in small part, to your standing with whoever owns that station. So it's good to know that I need to raise my standing with Caldari State. So I'm raising social to 4 before I start running the career agents, because that's a good standing boost right there. And then connections to 4, which will amplify whatever my standing is to be much higher. So I may even, once I get this character's training completed, and I think I may stop it once I get to connections 4, and that'll be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like basically a week from now. Once I get through that, then I'll stop training here and I'll go back to training on my other character on this account. Or maybe I'll open up another character for some other purpose. But this is kind of how I'm viewing it. So increase my standing with the station, which is Jita, and just increase the trade skills that I'm going to need to have this person serve their purpose. And then outside of this, I'm going to use the industry career agent path to get me my first industrial ship, so I don't have to, I mean, I'm going to run all of these anyway just to get the standing boost out of it, but primarily so I can get the ships. And I'll use that industry ship, I'll tank it out to all high hell, and then when we get to, you know, where I need to fly things out for a quick pickup instead of setting it up for a courier contract to be shipped out for me, then I can just do that on my own without too much concern. So that's where I'm at. This is my trade character, and they are in process right now. And yeah, so I apologize for the lack of content last week. I'm a little bit at a loss, but we've got hopefully one of my alpha accounts. Hopefully one of my alpha accounts will be able to do the event and the combat sites that come along with it, because I probably will not be able to do that on my main combat character, at least not in high sec, and maybe not out where we are in null sec, just because availability of the sites and how dangerous it is. So, but we'll see, and that opens up tomorrow or today, I guess, if you're listening to this. So look for that tomorrow. Ideally, I will open that up. I'll record a video tomorrow after work and get that posted for Tuesday. So thanks for watching. Hit me up with what questions you have, or, because I am by no means an expert at this, tell me how you think I should also be managing this, and maybe should I also skill this character and all of my others into planet management and planetary interaction. And give me reasons and some numbers why. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.